The founding of the settlement on the south side of the Appomattox River in the 1630s, followed by the building of Fort Henry in the 1640s, and the initial planning for the city of Petersburg by William Byrd II in the 1730s, were all based on one geographical reality: the presence of the falls of the Appomattox River. The falls marked the farthest point upriver that waterborne transportation could reach, making Petersburg a hub of exchange. From the earliest days of English settlement, navigation on the Appomattox supported extensive commercial activity. Ocean-going ships, normally of about 70 tons, docked in the Petersburg harbor to carry the cargo sent there by planters in surrounding regions. Between 1730 and 1842, approximately 21 tobacco warehouses were built in Petersburg. By the 1820s, canals along the river enabled points west of the falls to send agricultural products to Petersburg on canal boats called bateaux, making the Upper Appomattox Canal one of the most important canals in the United States. The first steamboat arrived in Petersburg Harbor in 1819, and in 1858 the 700-ton Southern Star entered the Petersburg Harbor. It was the largest steamboat to dock in Petersburg. By 1850, most of Petersburg's boatmen were free blacks, and some owned their own vessels. Joseph Jenkins Roberts went from being a boatman to becoming the first president of the nation of Liberia in Africa. The current Petersburg City Hall, at the corner of West Tab and North Union Streets, was built by the federal government in 1858 as a customs house and post office. The large size of the customs house reflects the size of Petersburg's extensive trade. However, by 1917, most freight carried by water landed at City Point to the east of Petersburg, where the Appomattox enters the James, and then was forwarded by rail to Petersburg. The Petersburg Harbor flourished into the 1920s and 1930s. Today, though, there is little physical evidence of the once vibrant commercial activity that emanated from the harbor and port of Petersburg for 3 centuries.
When you think about famous harbors in the state of Virginia, your mind is drawn further to the east of us, Portsmouth and Norfolk. If you know a lot about the Civil War, you'll think a lot about City Point, which during the 1860s was one of the busiest harbors in the world. One of the cities you don't think about probably is Petersburg, which was a very busy port in the 1800s and a supply line for the Commonwealth and the rest of the South. What was there in the 1800s is no longer there. It's been lost to time and decay. It is another lost treasure in the city of Petersburg.